Hi, welcome back. In this video, I'm trying to access the webcam uh, using Hugging Face spaces. So, in fact, we are deploying our models in Hugging Face spaces. Because of that, so it's better if we can test the webcam access such that webcam can be used in some of our applications that we are deploying in Hugging Face. So, for this, I'll be using a in fact, an image recognition model which is trained uh, using teachable machines, right? So, specifically speaking, I'll be going through these three steps given in this slide. So, I will be using Grid.io user interface to test the webcam access in Hugging Face, and then I'll use the teachable machines to train a model to test my face and set of to train the model using my face and set of random faces to differentiate my face from the random faces, and I'll download the model and upload it to the Hugging Face spaces to deploy the model, right? So once we deploy the model, it will take an image of anyone who comes in front of the webcam using the webcam, and then uh, upload that image into the model and see whether that is the person that we are looking for or not. Right. So now let me share my teachable machines screen. Okay, I think you can see my web browser. So we will have to get started with the teachable machines and create a new project as an image project. So standard image. So I have already created a project, so I'll be going to that project. So this is how you start off with the project, right? So you can uh, name the classes here and then upload the images using these ones. In fact, you can use the webcam also if you want to upload the image. However, once you upload an image from webcam, so the variations or the backgrounds and things that you can provide is limited. Because of that, for training for this model, I will use images. So I have already created this project. So here I have a class called general. So that is like general public. And then I have a class for me, myself, right? So I have downloaded some images from the web to train as the general class. So, and then I have uploaded few images of me to test to train the me class, right? So these two are the two classes. And then I can upload an image and test whether this model is properly working, right? So I have trained the model already. We can test this and press this and train the model. You know how to do it by now. And I can even use the webcam to upload my image and see whether this is working. Let's see if the webcam works fine for this one first. All right. Okay. See now, once it gets the input from the webcam, you can see here me class has a very high probability uh, as this image is of mine, and like general class has only very less probability. So here we can decide that this image is of mine, of me. And if I cover the webcam, so it mostly goes into the general class, right? So right. So seems like this is working. So we will then move on to Hugging Face. And in Hugging Face, in fact, this is the code that I'll be using to test the webcam. Let me commit this first. So this is another project that I'm working on. So let's create a new space, spaces, uh, space. Let's see. Let's see. Face, face recognition. Nice. See, application to recognize my face, and license I can use as Apache 2.0. I don't have to use that. And I'll be using Redio, blank one, free, public, yes. And create space. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, here, let's say face recognition. I can't use any spaces here. Right, let's create the space. Yeah, I have created the space. So in my app, I can write my own app. So I have to edit. Let's go to the files. There should be, yeah, I have to contribute, create new file, and the file name should be app.py. And in that, I will be using this code. So here I'm using Red.io, and I'm using this inputs under inputs source as, I mean, webcam as the source, right? So this is the code that I'll be using to test the webcam. Let's commit this. Right. And so this will take a little while to build. Once this finishes building, we can go to app and see the application running. So this is still starting. Once this fully starts, yeah, it will say running. Now this should run. All right. Now to click access the webcam, allow this time, right? So once I click record, yeah, this shows this in here, right? So the webcam is working. So stop. I will just go to files. Now we have already trained our model in teachable machines. Where was the teachable machines project? It's here, right? Yeah. Close the input. Now we have to export the model. So I think I have already exported the model. Uh, I mean, to be clear, I'll just export this model, right? Go to TensorFlow, uh, save, save model, download my model, and it will take a little while to convert. So until this converts, I will show I have already downloaded this model in fact. Anyways, so the until the model is downloaded, I can go to Hugging Face, and in my Hugging Face, I will have to now uh, edit this app.py to uh, like use the train model and access the webcam, get an image, and test it, test it with the train model, right? So I have already created that project here. So yeah, this app.py. So I import the grid.io as gr, then I import numpy, I use pil and TensorFlow and Keras, right? So these are the ones that I'm using. And of course, once you upload the model will have labels.txt, which has information about the label. So I'll be opening that one, and then I'm opening the saved model to this variable called model, and then uh, whatever the images that we are getting from the webcam, we have to resize. We will be resizing, and it will input it to the model and get the results. The results will give us two probabilities for the two classes. So with this probability, it is me class. With this probability, it is general class. That is how this will give its result. So that is why we can see like two results bars in our teachable models, teachable machines. So if you remember, so we had like two progress bars here. That's because one gives the probability of the image belongs to me class, and the other one is the probability of image belonging to the general class, right? So if the probability of me class is better than the probability of general class, it will be recognized as me. I mean, we can use whatever the threshold we want, and if the probability is larger than the threshold in the general class, we will decide that is uh, of general class, right? So here we get the probabilities, and here with this function we are returning the probabilities and the class names of class names taken from the this one. And finally, this access the webcam and get the image, right? That is the inputs, and then this is sent to this particular function and get the results, right? So that is classify image, right? The function is the classify image from webcam, right? This one. So this input is sent to that function and we get the outputs. Okay. So that is what's happening here, right? So this is downloaded. I can extract this. Once I extract, I will get these labels and the saved model folder, right? This one. So I will rename this as model, because that is the name that I'm using in the function. And what I'll do is I will upload that into my project, right? Let's go to my face recognition application, and there under files, I will upload, contribute, upload files, and I will upload the models folder, model folder. All right. And once everything is properly uploaded, I will commit changes to main. So once this finishes uploading, I will be able to commit. Right? Yeah, so looks like it's okay. Yeah, I think I have automatically committed it. And then I will have to create another file named requirements. So create a new file, requirements.txt. So the requirements are typically the ones used in ones used in the application. So I don't remember the ones used in applications. Because of that, I will try to go to my other spaces and check that. And there should be around 4 or 5 dependencies. So those dependencies should be installed in the Hugging Face, right? Okay, these are the dependencies. So I will use these and update the requirements file. Files, contribute, create new file, requirements.txt. Go here, paste this, and commit to main. All right. Now this file will be in face this project, right? I have my app.py, I have requirements, I have model, and now app.py should be updated with the new code. So I have to edit this file, app.py, edit. So this code I have used to test the webcam access, and now I have to use the proper code to my application. Oh, sorry, I forgot to copy the code. So I don't want to write it over and over. I have written it here. File, so I will give you this code. This is the code I have explained. and that is the one I'm using in my application as well. I will have to finish this fast because I'm getting some noise from outside. Uh, dot py edit. Right now I have my code, which I have explained. Limit changes to main. Right now, it will be building. If it properly builds, it will run, or else it will give an error. Once you go to the app, so the logs can be found here. It's restarting. May take a little while, and this is the first time that it's running. Okay, almost finished. Uh, code error is fine, I think. Yeah, it's running. Okay, now you can see says face detection app, access to webcam, right? And then if I press record, it will get my image and see. Yeah. Uh, we can see this result that we are getting is either not stable or sometimes it may not be even accurate, right? So there can be a few reasons for this. One reason I've identified is the image format that is being used in teachable machines, because if we go to teachable machines, yeah, we can see this detection is pretty much accurate, right? Not that unstable as we seen in Hugging Face. So what happens here is the image format that is being used here is RGB, and what is used in Hugging Face uh, as default is different. So we have to convert it to RGB, and the image resizing done in sorry, teachable machines is pretty much cropping than resizing an image which distorts the image. So we will try to crop the image and get it resized to the size that we need, and convert the format also to RGB and see. So there I've tested it in one of my other spaces, so I will go into that example and copy the code. So here, and here I have done new resizing and change this format by format conversion, and like I have done some lighting changes as well. Those are optional, so I will just copy these two functions to my space, that is image for face recognition. Dot by edit. Instead of this one, I will use the other two, and I need one import as well. So they are, I don't remember all these names, so I will just check it here and copy it to wherever I need, right? So this is where I tested. So yeah, so we have to use this image ops. Go back to my image for face recognition. Space, files, .py, edit. Instead of this one, I will use the other one. Right. Now commit changes. Now let's let it build. Once it builds, we will Again, test the application. Now the result should be better than before. Should be. Right? We'll see. Mm, it take a while to build. Now this is running. We'll go to the app and click to use the webcam. Start recording. Yeah, now this one detects well. See, this is not that unstable as before. Right? So our change did work. Right. Now, in fact, if you use this link, you can access this using your mobile phone as well. Even they are also, you can give permission to access the webcam and test this application once you use this link. And other than that, there are some special settings that you may need. For example, here, once you click here, the camera access permission should be given here, right? So if it is like this, that means the camera access permission is not given to this site. So you have to give this permission from here, and it should be like full permission. And other than that, in settings, once you click, or once you search for camera, right? So you go to settings here, and there are also we can provide uh, access to certain sites if we need, right? So sites can ask to use your camera. So sometimes it may be don't allow. So you have to set it to sites can ask. Other than that, you can even check whether the camera access is blocked here, right? So if those settings are fine, you will be able to access the camera. Otherwise, you may have issues in accessing the camera sometimes, right? So I can't exactly say whether it will be like that or not, but you have to see. So once again, record, this works, right? So yeah. So I can show, like if I cover this, it will go to general, right? So I have not hard coded this. Now you can see. Right? Okay. Anyways, now we have only trained this model using only 30 general images and 22 images of mine. But actually, if you want to do this properly, you may need like thousands of images of you and maybe 100,000 images of the general type to properly train this. However, so this is a very simple model. Now you can see how to train the model and upload the model to Hugging Face and make use of that model using, of course, the webcam. Thank you.